It's going to be, I believe, September or October, we're going to see the markets unravel the way they should. There's absolutely no reason for them to be going up. Only a few stocks should be going up and the whole thing should be Wall Street. They're two separate entities. And as we know, the Federal Reserve, everybody that listens to Kitco knows that they've been dumping in trillions of dollars worth of digital cash backed by nothing and printed on nothing to keep the markets artificially afloat. And of course, the government as well, dumping in all this money. So now, this is from Monday's Wall Street Journal, front page. Cyclical stocks are leading latest leg of market recovery. Here it is. Right? So now, as you mentioned, the S&P 500 hitting new highs, bounced back from the coronavirus lows, and the NASDAQ keeps making new highs. Then you open the paper up. On page 3, big story, more people go hungry and seek food aid as recession takes toll.
Yeah.
Main Street and Wall Street totally separated. And that's why people are buying gold and silver and cryptocurrencies. Yeah. Because they know that every central bank around the world is artificially inflating their equity markets and economies. Here's the deal. As I mentioned to you, and it's right in black and white, so I'm not making this up, and everybody knows the unemployment numbers, and people that, you know, listen to your show and read our magazine know, oh, what did Yelp come out with? Oh, 60% of the businesses, restaurant businesses, aren't going to reopen. Oh, the hospitality sector, it's doing great. Oh, how many hotels are going bust? Oh, why don't you take a flight on one of the great airlines? What is their travel down, like, what, 85%? And the casinos, oh, they're only off 98%. I'm not making these numbers up. Oh, and the market's going up? Here's why they're keeping the markets up. Everybody on Main Street that's working or is out of a job knows how bad it is. They want to artificially keep the markets up because when the markets crash, then the people say, oh, the markets crashed. Oh, this is really bad. So the markets are the artificial inflator to keep the people from knowing how low this is going and how bad it is. It's the people have no idea how bad it is. And it's not a Trump, it's the whole system. Here, let's go back to when they started locking down everything. It's gonna be a V-shaped recovery. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Oh, how about this one? The average person, oh, it'll come back. Oh, it'll come back. They don't want the people to know how bad it is. They artificially inflate the markets. And again, the numbers just came out this week. 12 people in America, 12 of the billionaires in total got $1 trillion richer. It just came out. So all the markets have nothing to do with the reality on Main Street. It's like going to the movies. It's just the front. And as long as they keep that front going globally, it keeps riots from going bigger than they are. It keeps protests from getting, before this happened, let's go back to 2019. Oh, there was negative GDP in Japan, negative GDP coming out of Germany. Oh, how about Mexico? Oh yeah, they were in a recession already. Oh, how about the riots going on in Lebanon, in Hong Kong, in Chile, in Bolivia, in Colombia, in India. India, they had 7 quarters of declining GDP before this hit in 2020. They fired over 1 million people in the auto industry in India. Oh, China, the auto industry was going down there big time. What was their GDP? Oh, it matched 1990 rates. The governments are doing everything they can to artificially prop this up. And they use the COVID thing to stop the riots, close them down, So now, when it goes down again, the people will be back on the streets again. They're going to keep trying to pump it up, and it's not going to work. And then they're going to start trying to give more money, you know, to keep people just going. But again, the bottom line of that is the more digital trash they print that's backed by nothing and printed on nothing, the weaker the dollar goes. The lower the dollar goes, the higher gold prices go and silver prices. And that's what's happening. Oh, the dollar had a little kickback up, gold went down a little bit. It's all, and then you see what's going on. You see what's going on with Russia and China and other countries trying to get away from the dollar. So now, what are they talking about? The beginning of this year in January, the United States may have a $1 trillion deficit. Oh, and now they're talking about almost a $4 trillion deficit. $4 trillion. So what I'm saying is the actions that they're taking are only more destructive. And as you see other countries trying to get away from the dollar, and that happens, and the reserve currency goes down, this country crashes.
So do you think there's going to be inflation or deflation?
I call it dragflation, in that you're going to see the economy going way down, but inflation going up for two reasons. Inflation going up because it's going to take, I don't care what country it is, the value of your currency is going to go down. So it's going to take more of your currencies to buy that product. So that's inflationary. Number two, because they've closed down everything, there's a supply chain breakdown. You go into stores, they're empty, shelves are empty. We have construction going on here in one of my buildings. We can't get pressure-treated lumber. We can't get electrical equipment. Prices are going up because they locked down everything. So you have a shortage of supply at the same time when your currency is weakening. So it's dragflation. The economy is going to go down hard, and inflation is going